Can I ask, gentlemen, what was that happened the other night? I saw some gentlemen in the studio that I did not recognize, people of color. What was that all about?
Mead and Stancil were across the street at Sullivan's and ran into them, I think. Or, I'm not sure. Or they ran into them in the elevator. Yeah. Oh, the elevator? They were going up to the 11th floor, and there's like a college for, like, they place people that are in prison.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. That fucking building, dude. Is just it's almost impossible to realize that we are the most legitimate and safe people in that building. Yeah. What was so? Why was Stancil bring these people into the studio?
He does like a live stream before he comes on the dump at 1:30, so he comes in like live on YouTube, and I guess he was just in the elevator and being Stancil.
See, here's the problem.
Yeah,
here's the fucking problem. These guys are ex-cons.
I didn't think he knew that, and we weren't sure. It wasn't really.
I'm sure, and I'm fucking 1,000 miles away, and I'm sure that they're ex-cons. Especially if they're going up to a college for people that are just out of fucking prison. Now, here's the problem. When you look at the door and it says Compound Media, the free speech network, you're like, what the fuck? Who cares? I'm not even going to pay attention to that. I'm looking for the clothing stores where there's boxes of fucking swag I can fucking steal or something. No, bring these people into the studio. They look at a wonderland of electronics.
When they first came in, that they opened the door and a show was on, and all I heard was, "Damn, this place is nice."
Damn, this place is nice. Well, it's not going to be.
No.
It's not going to be as soon. It's called casing the joint. That's what they call it. And Stancil, let me tell you something. If he's part of a program inside Compound Media, so be it. But this does not give him authority to bring anyone in to those studios. There are signs up. Aren't there signs that we had after the first episode with Gino's fucking guest that says that everyone coming in has to be checked out and stuff? Stancil can't just bring fucking people in. I'm still the head of this operation here. People think I got to be like Tony Soprano when he got shot and had his surgery, and he had to hit the biggest fucking toughest guy at Satriali's when they were playing cards. You know, beat up that guy. Who am I going to beat up now to seem like the tough guy? Gino? Been done already. He's got a glass jaw. You just got to crack him in the jaw, and he's done there. Who? The donkey of comedy? Bobby? I don't know. He seems dangerous. Who do you think? Whose ass do I gotta kick to regain the respect so people obey my wishes?
Stancil would be nice. I think we'd all appreciate that.
Stancil's pretty jacked or fat. I'm not sure which one. Jacked, fat. For jacked. Yeah. Okay. I'll have to beat the shit out of Stancil. And then my words will be respected again. And it would be worth it and due because he brought people in that were not certified. And here's another thing. I'm not letting Iraq off the hook. I don't know what pound test the line is, but I'm not letting Iraq. It's a fishing joke, Iraq.
Yeah, I'd love to see you take a swing.
Big Marlin-sized fishing joke. Mm-hmm. Iraq.
Yeah.
You are really the one that's responsible for who walks through that door and who doesn't. You are the master Poe
of
Compound Media.
Yeah.
How did these gentlemen, these ex-cons who are obviously casing the joint for an electronics heist, how did they get into the studio on Stancil's word?
Well, yeah. See, this was not known to me until it was here, and there was a lot of problems that I had with Gino about this. And Gino's like, "Well, I didn't know he was bringing it." I go, "It doesn't matter. It's your show. You're responsible for who's on your show. You stop bringing the stragglers, waifs, and strays from the fucking bar across the street and saying, oh, they're here for the audience. We don't do an audience. Stop bringing, destitutes here."
Yeah. Well, especially, ex-cons from the fucking con school on the 11th fucking floor.
I had the cleaning people come in. They've scrubbed it all down. It's all good. It's disinfected.
I don't care about their filth. I care about, you walk in there one day and everything's gone. That would be nice, wouldn't it? That would be fucking great. Yeah, there's supposed to be lines of defense.
Mm-hmm.
E-Rock, you are like our Great Wall of China, only smaller.
You still can see me from space.
But not much, but a little. Yeah. You are. You should be the kind of the first person to go, Hey, what is this? I'm sure. And they had to walk right past your desk that you were obviously sitting at the time, right?
That would be incorrect.
What?
Yeah, but that shan't be happening again.
Okay. Yeah. And now, while Gino, yes, is responsible because it was his show, and he could have said, "Hey, get these motherfuckers out! Hey, get these out of here." I do, in a way, I'll play the devil's advocate. Yeah, I do, in a way, understand that when you're doing a show, you are not thinking rationally as a, hey, let me make sure that the rules are abided by. You're just thinking what will make the best show for me. I understand this. I've been in the business since I was 18, so I understand it. But there has to be some responsibility where when he's done with the show or that he would have had maybe a conversation with Stancil or you and say, look, I didn't invite these people in here.
I talked with Gino about that, and he explained that he was unaware that this was just something. He came over to get ready to come on the air. Stancil shows up and then brings, the Cosby kids over, and they're all sitting there, and I'm texting Gino as he's on the show. I go, what the fuck is this? No one's on the mic. This sounds like shit. Get them all out of there. And he said he spoke with Stancil and that this won't be happening again.
I heard that right after they left, the smoke detector wouldn't stop chirping.
I'll have to work on that, too.
See it?
I get it.
Chirps every time. It's the one thing that you find out when you play a lot of video games, multiplayer video games, because you'll hear it's like, yeah, I fucking got you, mother. You hear the smoke alarms. Motherfuckers have nary a clue how to replace a 9-volt battery in a smoke alarm, they just don't want to.
There's a lot of the TikTok or Instagram reels when it involves something in their house or in their apartment that you hear that too. That it's just like when there's fighting and yelling, whatever, you just hear the little chirp going on in the background.
Isn't it funny how real certain stereotypes are? And even newer ones, like that's a relatively new stereotype for me, is the fact that black people will just have chirping smoke detectors in their house constantly. It really is an astounding new stereotype that goes with the fried chicken, the watermelon, and the rampant crime. Thank you, E-Rock. I'm glad we settled nothing there. I'm sure next time this happens,
Yeah. Heads will be busted, and I'm going to go fix the broken door now. So.
Yes, please. Yeah. That's all we need.